Well, that was very annoying. Can you guys hear me now? Well, that was very annoying. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what happened. How are you guys liking the new background? The new red background. I'm personally hating it, and it's because of the page that we have here. Look, that's a lot better. But look, let's go back here. Bitcoin has now nuked. Is this the end? Is this the end of Bitcoin? Bitcoin under 20k. ETH, we are now looking to break $1,000. BNB at $200. ADA somehow still at 47 cents. I don't know why ADA's still at 47 cents. Wow. Do we have any green at all today? Try is green. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't worry, guys. We're going to look at a few charts today. I'm even going to take a few requests today. It's not a standard day for me. I don't really usually come on live during days like this, but I thought, you know what? Bitcoin is crashing. My people are feeling it. I've got to come live. I've got to, for the culture, you know? So how are you guys doing? Let's have a look at some of these comments. Okie dokie. Other than the sound comments. Well, audio. Miles J says audio is working. Fantastic. All right. Let's see. So, Vegeta says, nuke it further. What are you waiting for? Roka says, let's go. Samuel says, yes, loud and clear. Samira says, super red. Asif says, yes, bro. And David says, hello, NJ. Hey, all of you. Asif says, love the background, bro. Everyone uses charts as a background. Be different. Be NJ. Thanks, mate, for doing this, says teacher student. And let's go. So, look, we've got 30 people here. Make sure you smash up the likes. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel because that's what helps support and grow the channel. I'll be back on Monday. Weekends aren't usually something that we do, but we're here today and we're happy. We're still going to find a way to smash this market. Are we going to nuke more, or are we going to zero, or are we going to find a bottom? We're going to talk about those things now. All right, we're going to talk about those things now. And yes, Vegeta says, what t-shirt are you wearing? I am wearing my Goku t-shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it here. I got this from the Dubai Marina. Can you guys see my Goku t-shirt? There we go. It's a badass t-shirt, right? Okie dokie. So do you know what? Quick more look at Bitcoin and the top 10, and then we'll move over to the charts because I know that's what you guys want. You guys want the charts, don't you, you bloodsuckers? So, Bitcoin. After seeing yesterday that Bitcoin was down 25% for the week, we've somehow found a way on the weekend, on this fine Saturday, to dump another 7.3%. Ethereum continues to plummet with another 7.9% decrease, and the entirety of the market is looking absolutely terrible. BNB 30% down for the week. Cardano 17.6% down for the week. I really don't know why Cardano is still alive. Like, why? How is Cardano doing this? And we have XRP 18.9% down for the week, which is difficult for the XRP holders out here. For the XRP holders out here, I mean, you guys really suffered the most. I mean, we had the bull market, but then because of the SEC lawsuit, XRP couldn't really do anything. And now, as we're exiting the bull market, XRP wins the lawsuit. Well, the lawsuit doesn't get won, but they overcome it, should we say. And now XRP is dumping. So 20% down, XRP's at 30 cents. What a time to be alive. XRP was at 20 cents before the bull market of 2017. This is unreal. Solana at $29. Solana hasn't really moved since yesterday. It hasn't really moved. Maybe we should look at Solana today and try and identify a potential setup. Polkadot at $6.81. That $5 level is really, really close. That $5 level is really close. Vegeta Crypto says BNB 120, then below 100. You know what, Vegeta? I've noticed you on the last couple of streams, my bro. You really hate BNB, don't you? I'm telling you, you really hate BNB. So, Dogecoin still at 5 cents. Doge is still holding. Dogecoin is still holding. Now, do you know what, guys? Sorry, my allergies are mad today. You know what? For Dogecoin, I was saying, you know, if Dogecoin went to 1 cent, I would go all in. Elon Musk being sued for this Dogecoin drama Made me wonder, you know, yesterday when I saw that, I was like, ooh, let me check the charts real quick. Let me see if Doge went to a cent, because if Doge goes to a cent, I'm buying it. I'm telling you now, this is not financial advice. I'm buying it. If it's something stupid like that too, totally. I'm definitely buying Doge, right? And I'm happy to hold it for 2-3 years if I need to. I know what that shit will do. DAI stablecoin, Tron is holding on. It's holding on that 6 cent level. Yesterday, I think SE went short on Tron yesterday. I think Capo was short on Tron as well yesterday. And he still hasn't moved, which is interesting because Bitcoin's now broken that level. Sudhir says, just a worst case scenario. Which is more likely a case for Bitcoin in the next 10 years? Replaced, banned, or ignored? You guys let me know in the chat. I like questions like this. I like questions like this. If we could get a debate going on in the chat, that would really grind my gears. I would love that. I love it when people make opinions in the chat. You guys all deserve it. Make sure you're throwing up opinions in the chat. If I say something and you don't agree with it, fuck it. Tell me. Tell me you don't agree with it. If somebody says something in the chat and you don't agree with it, tell them. Be polite, but tell them. We're in crypto. We are the early adopters. So we have an opinion. We have the right to make these kind of opinions. We've got 33 people watching and we have 17 likes. Let's get those likes up to at least 30. We can do it. We can do it. Smash up the likes. We need a little like spike. Okay. Asif said, Sudhir, nobody can ban Bitcoin and it can't be replaced. And I agree with that. I agree with that. We're going to talk about if Bitcoin is really the end. If Bitcoin really is at the end. Let's move over to the chart. All right. So you guys can see my chart here for Bitcoin. All right. You can see my chart here for Bitcoin, and this is a naked chart. There's not a lot going on here. On the left-hand side, we have the Bitcoin previous all-time high, which was at 20K. All right. And now we fast forward over to 2022 and we see the Bitcoin chart hovering at $19,364. What was the lowest that we saw today? The lowest that we saw today was 18,790. And the reason... Excuse me, these allergies are killing me. My sister's gone to the shop to get me some allergy medicine, but then I saw her tuned into the stream, so I'm not sure if she did or if she didn't, or if she did and now she's home. Either way, I've still got my allergies. They're bad. Reason why I wanted to come live this morning was because I wanted to show you guys something. Some of you have been watching this stream from the beginning, all right? And what I mean by that is 2 weeks ago, some of you were tuning into the stream and you guys were paying attention to my Bitcoin charts. You guys paid attention to the levels that I marked out. You guys paid attention to the scenarios. So where are we today in Bitcoin? Ooh. Where are we today in Bitcoin? For those of you who have been paying attention, we are now at the next crucial support. This is the area right here where we all said we're going to pay attention. All right? I tweeted yesterday. A lot of people were going long yesterday. And I tweeted yesterday saying a deviation of Monday's low is not a buy signal. And let's dive into that. Let's dive into that. So we said for Bitcoin that if we can get above Monday's low and we can hold that level, I think we said this on Thursday. Yeah? If we can get above it and hold it, we could start looking for a push up into 24s and then a potential push up into 27, 28s. That's what we said. Now, we started getting some price action above Monday's low. We did. But did we hold that? No, we didn't. We broke below it. We retested it to some degree and now we have sold off. However, we're in support now. Look how that level is holding beautifully. You can't make this shit up. Who's calling me? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Look at that. We are at support now. What do we do now? What are some good trade plans now? We've got all these levels marked out here. We've got a messy chart. I don't like it when the chart is messy like this, but we've got a messy chart. What do we do now? Are we still going to use Monday's low? Yeah, I think we will. And the reason for that is because look at the aggressive thin move on the way down. Look at the aggressive thin move on the way down. If we reclaimed Monday's low, I wouldn't be surprised if we went to Monday's high really quick. That's just my honest opinion. You know, just because it's so thin, look. All of this here. Thin, 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 thin. So if we got above Monday's low, I would think a push up into Monday's high would be very, very, very possible. But now we are at support. What is support? What is this support? What makes this support different to other levels of support which we've broken so easily? Take a look at the chart and I'll show you in a second. Now, the reason I've marked this support out, pay attention, because you won't be able to see it on the chart so easily. Okay, there. You can see it easily there. The consolidation that I marked out was on the 20th of November, 2020. On the 20th of November, 2020, we made a small consolidation on the left-hand side here. Can you guys see it? I'm sure you guys can see it. I'm sure the comments aren't flooding in because you guys are so focused and you guys are paying deep attention to detail. That's why we're not getting a live conversation going on in the background. So I'm going to assume that you guys can see this support right here. All right. Now, what makes this support special? All right. What makes it special? In order to understand that, we're going to go back in time here. Now, in 2017, I want you guys to really feel it. In 2017, when we ran up all the way, this parabolic spike up to 20k, we spent the next 4 years, 3 years to 4 years, wondering if we'd ever see the likes of 20k ever again. All right? We pushed all the way down. We got all the way down to 3k. And that's the reality of it. A lot of you are here. We pushed all the way down to 3k. And that was a whole year later. A whole year after that, we pushed back up to around 14k and everybody was excited. I was even in that and I kept thinking, I was speaking to Denk and I was telling him, shit dude, we missed it. We've actually missed it. We were just not good enough to catch it. And during this period here at 14k, we all thought that Bitcoin was going to push higher than 20k. Just because of the type of curve that it was showing us. We thought it was going to break above that all-time high, and we thought it was going to make new all-time highs and go into price discovery. That's what we thought. What actually happened was Bitcoin broke down and it gave us all even more heartache. All right, it pushed all the way back down in the COVID crash back into the 3Ks. Now stay with me, I'm getting there. You guys need to understand the story to understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. So pay attention. Now, after all of this had transpired, we are now 3 years into that 2017 all-time high. That's where we are. 3 years. Imagine having to wait that long. We've waited 9 months as it stands right now and we're all dying. We're all dying. I'm dying. I'm claiming it's allergies, but I'm crying from the heart. It's not allergies, bro. It's pain. All right? Now look what happened here. After that COVID crash, we started climbing. We started chopping. We started consolidating. We pushed up again. And we started consolidating. We started chopping. We started consolidating and grinding higher. We were starting to go for that 20k level. But the way that the price action was doing it, it didn't give us reason to believe that we were going to smash past the 20k level. It made us think that we were grinding up to that 20k resistance level and that 20k would be ultimate resistance. And you know what? I'm going to drag these lines out here to add more confluence to my story. All right? Here. And here. There. Now, once we smashed that 20k level, we didn't actually smash it. We touched it and we instantly rejected. Can you imagine how many people got bearish here? Can you imagine how many people got bearish right there? I've just marked it out there. How many people got bearish there? So many people would have got bearish there. Because it was a very heavy support resistance level. If you bought Bitcoin in 2017 and you waited 3 whole years without any form of an all-time high, when we do get to that 20k level again, after 3 years, if you haven't sold, you're going to think to yourself, shit, man, I want to get out. I waited all this time. I'm going to get my money back now. Fuck it. I'm selling. Agreed? We can all agree on that. Yeah? However, we held that level and we did not sell off all the way. We kept pushing and we kept retesting it. Bear in mind, guys, this is the daily time frame, yeah? This is not the 1 hour time frame. If we zoom into this, something here on the 1 hour, this is going to be insane. On the daily time frame, we tapped it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before we broke out. All right? Because it was not an easy level to break. And for those of you who have been trading for a little while, if a level proves to be resistance of that caliber, then surely it will be support on the way back down. So I hope you guys understand that. I hope you guys understand that. I tried to be a bit movie-esque, like, you know, a bit like, I've been watching a lot of Obi-Wan lately, so I'm in that mood, you know. I would love to be a movie star. I'd smash it. I'd be a good Jedi. I'd be a good Jedi. Sith. Nah, Jedi. What would you be? Would you be a Sith or a Jedi? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. I don't know why I'd love to know, but I'd love to know. Now, hey, Tariq, welcome to the stream, my brother. Welcome to the stream. You know what? I've not done enough shout-outs today. I've just not done enough shout-outs. We've got Tariq here, who's an OG in the channel, always coming on and supporting us. We've got Asif, always coming on and supporting us. Optimus Grime, every other day, he's on the stream supporting. We've got Vegeta Crypto, always. You guys, Elizabeth, Brown Hulk, Gul, Merhaba Gul, I know where you're from, Gul. We've got Khalid, all of you guys, David, I'm just going to say David. I can't pronounce your surname, I'm sorry, but it looks lovely. Thank you so much for joining the stream. You guys are badass. Nuruddin, welcome back to the stream. And Sidhanth, Nair, me, welcome back to the stream. Gennaro, welcome back. You guys are absolutely insane. I love you guys. You guys keep tuning in. You guys make it worth my while. And you guys make me want to stream more for you guys. But we have 45 people, 46 people watching, and we only have 30 likes. Guys, my people, do something about this. Please, do hit like spike. Make like spikings happening. Make it happen right now. I want to see 40. No, not 32. I want to see 40. 40 likes, my friend. We have to see 40. So let's not deviate. Let's go back to the chart. So now look, after having explained the importance of that 20k level, what do we think is going to happen now? This is where Bitcoin becomes crucial. This is where the story becomes pivotal. We are now in the most exciting point of the bear market. All right? Because we've been talking on these streams for weeks now, and we've been saying we need to consolidate, we need like a long period of time where we accumulate and consolidate. But you know what? Crypto Potato says more Indian accent, please. But you know what, my friend? We cannot do the accumulatings. We cannot do it if we don't first to find a low. You know, so first we have to find a low. We have to break below the 20k level right here, like this, something like this. Maybe go lower. What? D Ibrahim says he wants me to do a South African accent. Alright guys, so look, it's South African Nez. What we have to do is we have to break lower on Bitcoin first, alright? We have to give some sort of a deviation. Yeah? And if we get the deviation, then what I want to see is a reclaim back above the 20k level, alright? A reclaim back above the 20. Oh, sorry guys, apologies for my squiggles there. I didn't mean to do that. Arab, yeah? You guys want me to do an Arab? Oh shit, Arab one. Okay, let me try do an Arab one. Let me try. Hello guys, welcome back to episode of Innit for Tech. Today it's your boy Trader NJ, and we are going to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin today, every day going down. Yalla, I don't understand why every day Bitcoin going down. What are we going to do? Are we going to buy Bitcoin? Are we going to sell Bitcoin? Fuck, I don't know what to do. Help me. I need to pray today. Alright, look, do you know what? We're deviating on a crazy one, and it feels like I'm doing it for views. So look, seriously, we've got 52 people here. Smash up the likes, and let's crack on with Bitcoin, alright? Let's crack on with Bitcoin. Maybe I'll do more in the future. You guys influence me a lot. I'm supposed to be the influencer and you're influencing me. All right, look. So now we are at that 20k level. We're at that 20k level, and this is the part where history is made. We need to find that bottom now. And we need to find that zone where we can start accumulating, where we can start bottoming out and giving us that price action that we're looking for, so that we can start preparing for the exit of the bear market. All right? And how is that going to happen? We have multiple levels below. Notice this consolidation I've marked out here at 20, at sort of 17,500 to 19,500. Notice that consolidation. Below it, we have something very similar right here. Well, obviously, you guys can't fucking see that. There we go. Let me just remove this. Notice we have something very similar right here. And where does that put us? If we was to deviate the 20k level and we was to come back, we was to deviate it and we was to tap support, where would a likely piece of support be? Right here. This consolidation here. Between 16,500 and 14,700. Now, relax. I understand that for some of you, that might not be the case. Maybe some of you have gone long. Maybe some of you are currently in a short and you're looking for where to take profit. Or maybe some of you are holding spot bags and your spot bags are going lower every day and you're looking for hope, you know? But 16k seems to be a perfect place for a deviation. I would love to see something along the lines of this, all right? If we mark out a level here around 16k, I'm just eyeballing it, so bear with me, just eyeballing it. We're not going to make that green. We're going to make it... What color should we make it, guys? Let's make it... I don't know. Blue. Oh, crap. Well, we've already got a blue one, haven't we? Let's make it orange. There we go. Right. I've chosen this level because when we sold off at 20k when we broke all-time high at 20k and we sold off, where was the first low that we made? All right. Now, I know you guys have been paying attention. So about 10 minutes ago, we were talking about the history and the story of this price action and why we think we are at historical support. And I mentioned that a lot of these people who bought here at the top in 2017, that when we finally came back up 3 years later, they would turn around and say, well, look, you know what? I've held my Bitcoin this long. I've held it to 3k. I almost lost all my money. Look, when they sold off, where did price hit? Right here, the 16k level. Can you guys see that, or am I just chatting like a douche? You guys see it? Yeah, you guys definitely see it. Come on, you guys see it. You're all better traders than me. Of course you guys see it. So I'm going to look at these comments. Quench says, bounced around 18,703 and shot back up to 19k, but it's not tested 20k again yet or showing signs of wanting to. Well, yeah, mate, look, we don't need to go in the 5-minute chart to really see that. Look at what I'm doing. I'm playing on the daily chart. Why can't you guys do the same thing? When you play on the daily chart and you get the full story and your chart looks like this, then we can go into the 15-minute and start making plans. Because we've got levels. Look, I'll give you an example. I've marked out this 16k level on the daily, right? If we go into the 15-minute now I've got a target. Look, I didn't just pick out a random 15-minute level. Oh, I can't do Russian, Siddhant. I can't do I don't know. I don't even know how I would start. I don't even know how I would begin to do a Russian accent. I can't. I need to do practice. I can't do Russian. But anyway, look, you see, I've got a level now and I acquired that from the daily chart. Yeah, because it's an important level. If it's on the daily, you're going to look for a reaction, aren't you? So let's go back to the daily here. And Asgard, welcome to the show, Asgard. Another OG on the channel. Ayo, NJ, what's good? Did not know you were doing a weekend video. I'm very sorry, mate. It was very sporadic. It's not something that I'm going to do all the time. But I don't know. Maybe I will. If the demand is there, I will. I've always say it on the channel. If you guys want it, then maybe I'll do it. After all, 10 minutes ago, I was doing all these accents and shit. So, you know. I'll do anything for you guys. Not anything. I'm not dank. But we all need to do that. I think all of us here, we need to eventually go over to Dank's channel and we need to see if we can get him to stream without his top on. That would be legendary. I would love it. Or if we could get him to do some ASMR shit on the mic. That would be too legendary. All right. So, D Ibrahim is the mod in the chat. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, ask it to him. He is my Sith Knight. My Sith Knight. So right. We've got this 16k level we've marked out here. So what I would want to see is a tap into this 16k level, round out above and get above the 19k level for us to start pushing towards a higher Bitcoin price. Now, how do I think it's going to play out? Honestly, you're not going to like this, but I think it would play out something along the lines of this. Like this. Fucking hell, look how perfect that is. Shit. Look how perfect that fractal is. You guys caught it live. You guys caught it live. Look how perfect that fractal is. What do you guys think of that? And notice how it perfectly goes into that 16k level. Let's admire that for a second. This, I could see this as a real possibility. All right. Now, this is the thing. I am Trader NJ. I have my own opinion. And we have multiple people in the chat. We've got, Dank. Not Dank, sorry. Dank McDizzle. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. I appreciate you joining in every day and leaving your lovely comments. I do appreciate it, you know. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Now, as I mentioned just now, I've got all my opinions. You guys have your opinions. We're all entitled to our opinions. And then we have bigger guys that have better opinions. More intellectual opinions. All right? And I will show you someone else's intellectual opinion. Someone who I learned from myself, and he has a little bit of a different opinion to me. So don't ignore the SpongeBob. Let's look at Trader SC's chart, all right? Now, Trader SC was on the channel yesterday. It was an absolute pleasure for all of us. We had a lot of fun on yesterday's stream, so make sure you tune into yesterday's stream if you didn't. It was a lot of fun. But look, SC, I don't care what anybody says, he is the master of price for me. I've never seen somebody in real life smash price as much as he does. I mean, Dank might be the next one for me. Dank might be the next guy that does it, but he's not SC's level yet. It'll be a while. Crick Deep, welcome to the channel, my friend. Another OG. And Dean says, hold on, let me read your comment, Dean. Let me read your comment. No, that's not what I wanted, dickhead computer. Hold on. Right, I've lost your comment, Dean. 1 second. Oh, I found it. I found it. All right, cool. Dean says, I'm late. I'm too busy watching the charts and reading all the Twitter banter. Happy Saturday to NJ and the watchers. Happy Saturday to you, mate. I appreciate you joining the stream and showing your love and support. Asif says, you're an artist, bro. Again. Ronin says, NJ's the muscle and SC's the goat. Lol. I appreciate that, Ronin. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys, for the love and support. I do really appreciate you guys tuning in and showing love on the channel. We're going to grow this channel. We're going to go further. And we're going to make this the best channel available for crypto. In the next bull market, we are all going to smash it. But before that happens, we need to keep in preparation. You know? We need to keep in preparation. So, SC thinks that over the course of our 2-year bear market, we could see something along the lines of a pullback as deep as 10k. And if we were to go as low as 10k, what would that mean for you? What would that mean for me? What would that mean for everybody in crypto? Well, let's iron out some facts. If we iron out these facts and get over it here and there, we'll be able to plan for the upcoming bull market that we believe is going to happen. And to some degree, even SC believes it's going to happen. Yeah? If we went to 10k, a majority of altcoins that are in the market will unfortunately go to zero or near enough zero. Now, that doesn't mean it's your altcoin. It just means that a majority of altcoins. Think about all these Inu coins. Think about all the meme coins that have launched that haven't really acquired any real market cap. Think of all these coins that have no liquidity. You know, these coins, they will certainly go to zero. So we will take some losses from that point of view. If you're holding Bitcoin, what does that mean? That means you need to prepare yourself for a 50% decrease in your portfolio. Now, I'm not just throwing obvious statements out, and I know some of you are probably watching thinking, well, dickhead, if Bitcoin dumps 50%, then my 10k is going to be worth 5k. Yes, I get it. I'm not being sarcastic or, you know, patronizing. I'm simply saying it's time for us to prepare for it. It's time for us to be okay with it. So if it does happen, you're in the front, your chin is up, your chest is out, no emotions. You're like, okay, look, I prepared for this. I know that Bitcoin's probably going to 10k. I've made a decision whether or not I'm going to ride through it because I think Bitcoin's going to go back up way past where I bought it, or I'm going to add more to my position if I've got some money. Or if you've sold some of your Bitcoin higher up, I think 10k is a good place to buy in. That's one of your scenarios potentially. There are multiple scenarios, but I want you guys to start thinking of these scenarios today. And an example here, Gould says, I wouldn't look at my spot at that price, at those prices. Exactly, you wouldn't. But if you plan and prepare ahead in time, like we're doing right now on the NJ show, then you will be prepared for what happens. If it does happen, you guys will know. You will say, hang on a second, it is at 10k and it did dump, but we called this, didn't we, on the NJ show? We spoke about this on the NJ show. If it's at 10k, what do I do now? Well, I'm going to start looking for bullish price action, a small deviation to 10k. I'm going to look for bullish price action, and once we break above the sort of 15, 16, maybe 20k level, I'm going to be ahead of the entire market. If Bitcoin breaks below 20k and it taps 10k, most of the stuff that you're going to see on the news is going to be Bitcoin is dead, Bitcoin is going to zero. All your friends that watched you smash the bull market are all going to be laughing at you. And if you even remotely talk about buying Bitcoin or Ethereum or altcoins, people are going to just laugh at you. They're not going to pay attention. Which means that by the time we leave this accumulation range and we go back above and we hold 21k or 20k and we start pushing up, people aren't going to pay attention. When we get to 30k, people won't be paying attention. When we get to 35k, people won't be paying attention. It's probably around when we get to 50, 60k that people are going to start entering the market to say, hang on a second, Bitcoin looks like it might break all-time high. Should I buy some Bitcoin? And that is the importance of planning, folks. That is the importance of it. By simply having a conversation about Bitcoin going to 10k, you've now been able to ascertain where you're going to be in the bull market. Remember what I say on this show. Remember what I say. Majority of the money isn't made in a bull market. A majority of the money is made upon the exit of a bear market. The reason that's the case is simply because most of the people won't be here during the bear market exit. A lot of people won't be here to realize profits during that time. The market will be thin in terms of participants, which means that it will be up to you to capitalize on it. All right? So when, for example, Ronnie says here, why would we hold all the way down? Well, Ronnie, look, a lot of people bought Bitcoin at 40k. A lot of people bought Bitcoin at 50k. A lot of you might not want to hear this, but hodling is a strategy. If you don't know how to trade and you want to hodl, that's a strategy. I'll give you an example. If you bought Bitcoin yesterday at 20k for the first time ever in your entire life, all right? Bitcoin goes to 10k and you're thinking, fuck, the £1,000 I put into my Bitcoin right now is worth £500 now. All right? Makes sense? You with me so far? Yeah, of course you are. And then from 10k, it goes to 100k. All you did was hodl. And I'll give you another example. There was a coin 2 years ago that I got from Ricky the Irish. All right? And he told me about this coin, and I bought into this coin at around 30 cents. All right? This coin went on to go to about $100, by the way. But anyway, I held on to this coin. It was around 30 cents. I sold it on the Binance listing at $1.20. And I had my chin up. I was like, yeah, you know what? Man made a 4x today, you know? Yeah, man made that 4x, you know? Hey, come on. Relax. You know, man just made that 4x. And then it went to do like 1,000 to 2,000x. That was pretty sucky, alhamdulillah for everything, but that was pretty sucky. And again, Ronan says, hodling is a strategy, but it's a poor one. Well, I disagree with you, mate. A lot of people who have been holding... Look, honestly, a lot of people who are big in the crypto space, they held. Don't be fooled. Don't think that people are trading the market for 10% in and out every single day. Traders who are great traders, right? They probably have 2, maybe 3 months out of the entire 12 months where they have insanely good weeks that make them enough money for the whole year. And the rest of the months, in those 9 months, they have to firm their emotions as they get stopped out, as they get chopped, as news come out, as this and that happens. A lot of you can't trade because you're busy worrying about emotions. I'll give you an example. You short Bitcoin here in June. The beginning of June, you short Bitcoin. We are now June the 18th, so we're probably around 3 weeks into June. All right? 3 weeks into June, we are up. You're killing it. You've turned $1,000 into $12,000. You're talking to your girlfriend about buying her a new phone, and maybe you want to buy a wedding ring or something. I don't know. All right? You're in that zone. And then Bitcoin decides that the low is 20K, and we start reversing like crazy. You've now been stopped out on your next 5 positions. Most of the time, 99% of the traders that I've personally met, they can't handle that. They will lose 3 weeks of gains in that 1 week. That 1 week will define the next 2 months for them because they have not got the emotional capacity to handle themselves. So as much as I love your comment, Ronnie, yeah, and I respect it a lot, my friend, I disagree with it sincerely. And Zahid goes on to say, hodlers do very well. It all depends on how you play it. Exactly that, my friend. Exactly that. And Dana says, SpongeBob is in the corner. SpongeBob in the corner is too distracting. I agree. I agree. You know? Dean says, hodling is a long-term strategy like years, not usually days or months. Hodling is what your retirement fund does with your shares for you for 10, 20 years. You know what, Dean? You know what, my friend? I disagree once again, because I had a friend in the last cycle, a friend who's in the stream right now, yeah, and she bought Solana at $1 and she held and she bought with a lot. All right. And even if she held throughout the bear market and we were here at $29 right now, she'd be 29x up. And I'm pretty sure that 29x would be worth more than a lot of your portfolios in the chat. So please do not disregard the concept of hodling. All right, I know we're in a trader's market right now, and I know it's not what you guys want to hear, but hodling is a strategy. It's a very powerful strategy. It's a strategy that a lot of people have gotten rich from, and it's a strategy that will work with or without you. If you guys focus on the 5-10 minute chart, 15-minute chart every single day, we're going to get to the next bull market and you're not going to have a lot of money. In 2017, when there was a point in 2017 where, you know, I was saving up in 2016 and I thought to myself, I want to save up loads and I want to buy on a dip. That was my plan. All right. That was my plan. And then 2 months in, I had around £3,000 that I had saved. And I thought to myself, fuck it, I can trade this. I took a trade, right? And I got to like £3,900. I think I got like a 30% move on that day. All right. I traded it. And I thought, fuck, if I do this every other day, then I don't need to save my money. I can use the money that I would save for other stuff to make myself happy. And I can trade this money, build up to a crazy account, then buy Bitcoin. I could buy 1 Bitcoin or 2 Bitcoins. And I'm good. I can hodl that for the highs. Cool? I started trading it, and after about 3 weeks, I lost all of it. So then, out of rage and anger, I got paid a week later, and I tried again with £1,000. And then I got paid again and I tried again. We got to the 2017 highs and I did all right. However, it wasn't the trading that did me all right. You know, a good friend of mine, he's not really a friend anymore, but he's a good friend of mine. I won't say his name. I've got a lot of love for him. he told me something that helped me a lot in my trading. He said, NJ bro, the market is no different to your friends. Think of the market as your friend, and at the same time know that the market has a knife he's hiding behind his back, and he's always ready to stab you. The moment you turn your back, he's going to stab you. All right? The market will tell you when to trade. If the market is holding a knife out and the knife is pointing in your face, don't trade. Not because you're not a good trader, but because it's more likely that you're going to get chopped out. It's a scam. And if the market shows you bullish price action, like for instance right here, look at SC's chart. Let me move myself here for a second. Look at SC's chart. You see this bottom line here? Look how the market went below that line and it held below that line. There was a small consolidation right here above that line. And anybody who caught that trigger made an absolute killing. Anybody who caught that trigger, I salute you. You know? That was one of the triggers where, for me, I decided that this was no longer a bear market. All right? So hodling is a strategy. Don't be fooled by thinking it's not. All right? It really is. And the day that it isn't a strategy anymore, it will be when crypto has too much of a market cap. When our market cap is $10-20 trillion in market cap. That is when we can turn around and say, well, do you know what? Maybe hodling isn't the way. Maybe we've got to trade this market now the way we trade the FX market. All right? So we've got some scenarios. We've got some plans. All right? We've got 53 people watching here, by the way. Can we smack? Well, we've got 50 likes. Fuck. You guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. But look, you know, I wasn't meant to come on live today. I hate to turn this short, but I am going to be heading off now. However, look, maybe I'll do this again. Maybe next Saturday, if we have an event or if enough of you guys ask, I'll come on live again. I'll be live on Monday at 12:15 p.m. UK time. We'll be talking about a lot of things. We'll be talking about the market. We'll break Bitcoin down in detail, all right? We'll break Bitcoin down. We'll do a weekly outlook. We'll see what all the others are doing. Bitcoin, Ethereum, S&P, Bitcoin dominance, etc., etc. Maybe I'll take a few chart requests. If you guys want to give me chart requests, you've got to do it in advance. You can't do it on the stream. You've got to tell me in my Twitter, or you've got to tell me, say for instance, if I put out, usually I'll put the thumbnail out before I go live, about an hour before I go live. Put in the comments, say, look, I really need to understand what's going on with Solana. Can we have a look at Solana? Or I really need to look at what's going on with Polkadot. Can we look at Polkadot? You know? So make sure you guys give me some notice and I'll do those chats. I'll do those charts and stuff for you. But in the meantime, I'll leave it here. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe. For those of you who didn't watch the video, it was an informative stream, right? We covered a lot today. We found where support could potentially be, and we found out we're at support right now. So there's nothing to be afraid of. The worst could be nearly over. So I'll leave you and love you, and I shall speak to you guys on Monday. Love to you all. Take care. And this is the NJ Show. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, because I'll be going live Monday to Friday, every day, 12 p.m.